What's going on, everyone? It's your Rifle here, and in today's video I got you some good news. Well, that is in my opinion. I guess it all depends on our preference, but I'm not 100% sure on when this was exactly leaked out, because this image was from an October event. And some of you guys might love this news, and some of you guys might hate this news. Destiny future expansions have been leaked. Apparently, Destiny has the House of Wolves expansion planned for sometime in 2015, and the exact date that the House of Wolves is coming is March 10th. But anyways, hints are that this will be essentially Destiny 1.5. This is going to be a true sequel to the game. As you can see in this leak image, Destiny game, Episode 1, Episode 2, and then here comes the sequel. And apparently it'll keep doing this for 4 different Destiny games. I'll get more into that later though. Something pretty cool to know that this leaked image was originally posted to an Italian Bungie forum, before being posted on the official English Bungie forums. So that gives us a hint on who ended up finding this image. And then this image ended up getting picked up by Reddit, and then from there it just ended up getting passed around the interwebs. It shows in this leaked image that the House of Wolves expansion is currently scheduled to be released on March 10th. Then, an even larger piece of DLC titled Comet, Plague of Darkness, which this looks awesome. It's set to come in September of 2015, with 2 expansions to it. I'm not sure what exactly it looks like, but I'm just saying the title looks awesome and sounds awesome. I mean, it's called Comet, Plague of Darkness. I don't know, it's just a hinge, but I think we might end up getting an even higher light level in the Plague of Darkness, because we might end up needing more light. And also some good news that I figured out, that we will be able to switch over our progress to this new title. This larger piece of DLC, Comet Plague of Darkness, is set to come in September of 2015, with 2 expansions to it. So that game is also going to have 2 expansions, 2 DLCs in that game. Man, this is freaking awesome. And that isn't the only good news. Oh, it gets better. You're probably wondering how, but you're going to see. If you look at the image, you'll notice the darkness below and the House of Wolves are listed as Episode 1 and Episode 2. The House of Wolves content was previously leaked as reported by the Inquisitr, which is where I got this info to share with you guys. Meanwhile, Comet Plague of Darkness is made to look like a retail release, with 2 expansions. This is what has led to Comet being called Destiny 1.5. It's supposedly supposed to be the size of a full retail release. So pretty much a whole new Destiny. Don't mind if I do. I have a feeling they're going to be doing this kind of similar of how the Borderlands sequel is doing it. By doing it, I mean for this whole plan that they had together for the Destiny franchise. According to the image, Comet Plague of Darkness will include a Hive Ship as a new location, and add a new subclass to each of the 3 main classes, as well as 2 new weapon types that start at level 30. I'm not 100% sure on what these subclasses will be, or what these weapon types will be. All in all though, this is some badass news to hear. And it looks like this will be centered around the Hive, with new activities on the Moon, Venus, and Mars. It also includes new Crucible multiplayer maps. Here's a rundown of what it includes as far as we know. Story missions, there's going to be 12 of them. Strikes, there's going to be 4 of them. Public events, 1 new one. Patrols, 1 new one. Raids, 1 new one. PvP maps, there's going to be 6 new ones. That is significantly more than the release of the Dark Below expansion, which came with only 3 story missions, 2 strikes, 1 raid, and 3 PvP maps. The House of Wolves expansion looks to be on the same level with 3 missions, 1 strike, 1 raid, and 4 PvP maps currently listed. So just take that in, guys. There's going to be 12 new story missions on the Comet Plague of Darkness, and there will be 3 new story missions on the House of Wolves, just to get the little bit of confusion out of there. Anyways, you guys are probably wondering, well, what are the 2 expansions for the Comet Plague of Darkness? And they are titled Vex Void and Forge of Gods. The Vex expansion for Destiny doesn't have a name yet, but the image does show it takes place on Venus and Mars, with 3 new story missions, 2 new strikes, 1 raid, and an unknown number of Crucible maps that is not yet figured out. Meanwhile, the Forge of Gods expansion is pretty well undefined at this point as well. I mean, it is understandable though, considering this image comes from an October closed door meeting, so we're getting pretty lucky of even seeing and knowing this information. If Comet Plague of Darkness is releasing in September 2015 for Destiny, then Vex Void won't hit until, I guess, December 2015, followed by Forge of Gods, in March 2015, if they're following the kind of same order that episode 1 and episode 2 came from in, the original Destiny that we're currently playing on. We should also consider these dates as a possibility for now. They could easily slip up, and we don't want to put pressure on Bungie, because this was supposed to be, I'm guessing, more on the low, because it's showing their plan, and this is pretty far in the future. And you gotta remember, Bungie is still taking in what we're saying from player feedback in Destiny, on what works and what doesn't. So there could be a lot of changes before this even releases, so that also could push back the release. Nonetheless, this information still lines up with the Bungie and Activision contract that was exposed as part of a lawsuit. The original contract was from Los Angeles Times. They called for 4 Destiny titles to be released over the course of 10 years. That goes to show how awesome of a franchise this Destiny game is about to be. This isn't just going to be one Destiny game, it's going to be a Destiny universe. And I have a feeling they're all going to interact with each other so it feels like one big universe. But I guess that's about wrapping up this video, guys. If you want to further investigate this information, I'll leave an article in the description of where I even got this information. This was posted on January 2nd of 2015. And thank goodness that this person posted this, because this is some awesome news. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If the video was enjoyable, please remember to leave a like. It helps me out a lot. But I'm out of here though. Thanks everyone for watching, and most importantly, thank you all for your time. Peace. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking the ice with the icebreaker. I know that was pretty stupid, but I had to say it. My mind was just telling me to say it, but my body... Alright, I'll just stop with this shit.